Hi, my name is Evelina Wallace, and I did my internship with a blog called Confessions of Parenting. Confessions of Parenting is a place where they focus on strengthening families through parenting tips, marriage advice, and a whole lot of family fun. That quote is taken from the Confessions of Parenting blog site. I joined the BYU Idaho Online Marriage and Family Studies Majors group on Facebook, and one of the members had posted about an online internship with Confessions of Parenting. She had been an intern the previous term and had loved it, so I messaged her and asked her, how do you sign up for that internship? She sent me a link to the sign up page for Confessions of Parenting. I filled it out and I submitted it via submit button at the bottom of the form, and the founder of the blog approved my internship. Her response time is usually within 24 to 48 hours. Upon my approval, I was able to start the internship at the beginning of the semester. It's quick and easy. My main responsibilities for the internship were research and writing. So for research, I would research different topics for Michelle and Cherie, and they would write a blog post from the research that I did. I would get on the internet and find information about topics that they gave me and put them on a document, and then they would use that information to write their blog posts. And then I would also research and write for my own blog posts. And sometimes they would give me topics to write about, and sometimes I would choose my own topics. This is an example of a blog post that I wrote and recently came out on the blog. And just to show you a little bit about what a blog post looks like, I've divided it up so I can put on different slides to show you what that looks like. You start with a title and co-parenting boundaries you want to set. So it's the title of this post. And then you have a little blurb about your article that introduces it. And then you usually have a picture, the title that on it to also introduce your post. Posts have headings, and you use different colors to add diversity to your post and some variety. Use those headings to break up your post. Use pictures as well. That helps to make it more interesting. Use white space, so if you see on the heading, include your X and your child's activities, there's a lot of white space between that and the next words. This readers like that, and that makes it more interesting to them. These headings that you see here also help divide up your writing. It makes it easier to read and keeps your readers' interest. We also sometimes use quotes instead of pictures to divide up the writing and keep readers interested. And at the end, we ask if they find the information helpful or if they liked what they read to share it on Pinterest. And we create a graphic that they can then pin to a board on their page. And this helps increase our viewership. A couple of my other responsibilities included scheduling my posts on the blog. And once you schedule a post, you have to fix any errors. And there are SEO errors, which are search engine optimization errors, and those are search engine optimization is how a blog post is ranked when people search on the different search engines, and like Google. And so if you want your post to come up on a search higher, you need to have all the errors corrected so that your post will come up as high as possible when somebody searches for different topics. So you go in and you correct all your errors, and then there's readability errors that you have to correct. And then another responsibility was to create graphics for my posts, and this was done through a program called Canva. And then those graphics I mentioned before were used for pins for people to pin them on Pinterest. Then there's a program called Tailwind, and this program we use to schedule pins to post on Pinterest, and this helped in increasing readership and viewership of our blog. We had link up parties, and part of my responsibility was to post articles to other people's link up parties. So other bloggers would have a party, and then other blogs from other blogs would come in and post to those parties their articles. So a couple days a week, I would connect with those link up parties and post one of our blog posts to a party. I was responsible for coming up with different topics for posts. I researched marriage and parenting tips and then created graphics for those tips. And that would be then put on Facebook. So then I would schedule the marriage and parenting tips graphics to post on Facebook. One of my major responsibilities besides writing was to create an ebook, and this took the whole semester. I created a program to to increase intimacy in marriage, and that was a 30-day program to a more intimate marriage. And I created the program, wrote a book, and then formatted it, and it is now ready for publication. Another one of my responsibilities was to find companies that have affiliation programs and sign up for them. And affiliations are where you advertise for a company on your blog, and if someone orders something by clicking on the link that's on your site, then you get a percentage of what they order. And then there were projects that Michelle had, and I did assignments for those projects that she would ask me to do. So anything else that was assigned to me, I would do. So what I did for Confessions of Parenting. I was able to take on many responsibilities that allowed Michelle and Cherie some freedom to do other things that they wanted to accomplish. I was able to help them work on some projects that they needed to update as they made some major changes to their website during my time as an intern. And then also, because I was able to write so much, I was able to create posts for their blog, which was super helpful. What Confessions of Parenting did for me, this internship helped me gain confidence in my abilities as a writer. I have really been very confident in my writing abilities, and so being able to write so much has really helped me become aware that I do have the ability to write, and that I can write well. And it also helped me gain confidence in my knowledge of the topics I've learned through the Marriage and Family Studies program and my abilities in sharing that knowledge with others and able to teach others through writing and through a blog situation. And so that leads me to my coursework connection to my internship. Confession and Parenting is a blog all about marriage, parenting, and families, and I found that the classes that I took about marriage, parenting, and families gave me a great foundation in which I was able to work from as I searched and wrote blog posts. The knowledge that I came with helped me weed through incorrect and false information. There's lots of information out there that's super popular, but it's not always correct, and because of the classes that I took, I was able to figure out what information was correct, and I was then able to produce high quality posts with information that others can really learn from and use in their lives. I would encourage and recommend this internship to students who need flexibility in hours, are highly motivated, and love to write. Michelle is wonderful to work with, and there's always plenty to do. The internship provides around 12 hours a week, and her contact information is on the screen, michelle.triple@gmail.com. And you can go check out her website, confessionsofparenting.com, and see what it's all about. If you're self-motivator and need a internship where you can work from home and do it online, I would say do it. This is a great internship and I loved it. Thanks for watching.